Hey, how we doing, guys? Gray here, and today we are going up against TRowe Price in the BBR. This is week 7, I believe. This is roughly what I was expecting. No Drift Limb is actually really nice for me. No Alola Muck is huge. I'm leading Mew, I'm getting up my hazards, I'm Colbur. There's nothing that should realistically be able to stop me outside of like a taunt. Just going to get up hazards, and I'm going to try and make this as annoying as I can. That sounds bad, but the whole game plan is very much a defensive one, to position myself in a way that I can win with my my TRoWes. So yeah, just going to lead off with Mew, set up the Toxic Spikes. If I can get Stealth Rock up as well, that would be really nice, but if I don't, I don't. I have certainly got one of the builds of all time. We have only normal type moves on our Dunsparce, because I do expect to get burned by his Rotom as soon as I click Coil. But however, since out Darkrai, was that meant to be Darkrai? I don't know. Who can say in this day and age? And I will just set up my T-Spikes here. If he sets up his rocks, that's fine by me. I'm more than happy with that trade. Do I want to set up 2 T-Spikes? What's his recovery like? It's not a great deal. Yeah, he sets up rocks. I will set up T-Spikes. Kind of wish I bought just regular spikes as well now. But I will also then... Actually, try to click Dragon Tail. How important would rocks be in this match? I mean, it's still nice chip, right? It is still a nice chip. Yeah, fuck it, let's set up rocks. EQs, and that's going to do under half, which is very nice for me. I'm surprised that he's not just fearing the Ice Beam. I guess maybe he's Yachi. Definitely a potential for Yachi. I mean, I'm kind of just fine to click Dragon Tail. I'm sure he's probably just going to EQ, but on the off chance that he decides to switch out, then we will kind of just start shuffling his team round. Dragon Tail does land, so we get a nice little bit of chip on this as well. We are going to take Rough Skin, maybe Rocky Helmet as well. No Rocky Helmet, okay. So Mew is almost definitely going down here. Quack coming in is actually really, really nice. It's not Boots. Wonder if it's going to be Rapid Spin. Do I want to switch out on the chance that it is Rapid Spin? I think that's fine. I don't want to give him a Moxie boost either, so... Probably just going to see a Wave Crash, if I had to make an assumption. Brave Bird. That certainly isn't what I expected. That definitely isn't what I expected. I'm actually going to copycat. I am just going to copycat. Because I think that would be fucking hilarious. Play rough makes the most sense, by all means. But fuck it. Why not? It's Klefki coming in, right? Or is that the Garchomp? That's the Garchomp, okay. That's a little tough. Still, this is going to be... I mean, I could have just clicked Play Rough there, which is kind of wild that he decided to make that play. We are going to take a little bit of chip. Just a little bit. How much am I going to take from an EQ from this? Garchomp. How much did my Mew take? It took, I would say, probably around that much. So my Mimikyu will take... under half. I don't think it's worth me taking that. My disguise is broken, So how much does this mon actually help me? Not a great deal. And we have got the... I guess this helps me arguably more than Mew does. Because, yeah, Mew can't really do anything at this point, whilst Play Rough is still pretty spammable against this team. I could have just clicked Play Rough there, and I should have done. However, we do get to show off that tech, and that's the main thing, right? Just EQs. That is fine. This was faster than my Mew, but that doesn't say anything at all. Because I am like max defense on you. Because I am max defense. How much do you do to me? If I am at Terra Flying? Could have Stone Edge. How much would Stone Edge do to me? Just out of curiosity. It wouldn't do half if he's no attack. So I'll take this opportunity to get my Terror off. And just click sub. I'll click sub. He might just stay in and click something. Maybe Dragon Tail. Dragon Tail would be ideal because that wouldn't break my sub. But I do expect Klefki to come in. Like, Klefki makes way too much sense, right? Yeah. Rotom would also actually just hard wall this set. Sends out me. So Rotom. Well, I guess I'll Terra Blast this, right? Can get a single Terra Blast off. However, you can't burn me. I like the way the sub is just kind of floating. Just kind of vibing. Also, that's a fucking lie. That's an absolute lie. We're going to do precisely 0 damage, I think, with this Terra Blast. But that's fine. It's some damage. Volt switches, that will break my sub. Yeah, I was about to say, that will break my sub. I'm sure it will. How much does that do, though? We know it's slow, it's a defensive pivot of some description. Oh, it does a lot of damage, actually. That does, yeah, 40%. If Klefki comes in... I guess if Klefki comes in, I could go out into my Dunsparce and start setting up. But I do think it'll be like Trick Lagging Tail. More so than it will be like T-Wave. Is that the Garchomp? That is the Garchomp. Okay. Well, you're going to take... Or I got to assume... that you're going to take, like, the spike and everything. I mean, you don't go for an Earthquake on this turn. That's for sure. We saw that Stone Edge won't knock me out. So I could just Terra Blast. And I can Roost up later on. Yeah, I'll do that. I'm probably slower. Yeah. Does a good chunk. But I will just take my kill here. We'll be faster than, I think, Adamant Quack, but not Jolly, from memory. But we were definitely faster than the Rotom. So that's good to know. Volt Switch will not 2-8 KO my Roaring Moon here. So he's going to send this back out. Again, I think that's fine. Like, Volt still does a good amount of damage. Like, that's the issue here. It still does quite a bit of damage. Realistically, what can I roost on outside of this? Maybe Klefki? There's part of me that wants to go out into Dunsparce, just on a potential Willow. I'll roost and see what he wants to do. And if he T-bolts, then there's a chance that we might die, depending on his investment. He discharges, okay. Good to know. I will just go into Dunsparce on this. I'll try and roost up later on Klefki, I think. But Dunsparce could go crazy. Discharges again. Doesn't do a great deal. Does get the Para. Para's better than Burn. I could just Facade here. A Facade is very tempting. It's just very tempting. I am now paralyzed, so Quack. How much would Quack take? Quack takes some damage. I will just try and roost here because he should Volt Switch. Yeah. At least being back up at a good amount of health will be beneficial for me in the long run. Also, it's so funny seeing Dunsparce instead of the Dunsparce. I'm looking at it like it just looks so weird because I'm so used to seeing the Dunsparce with like the multiple segments. Still a fantastic evolution, by the way. Oh, Klefki comes in. Okay, that's tough. Is Para going to be our downfall here? He is lefties, good to know. However, this could be setup fodder. Iron Defense. This is just tough. This sucks at this point. Okay, well, I will just go into you. Very annoying that we couldn't get anything going there. Would have been nice. But oh well. There's a chance we get swept by Klefki. I'm not gonna lie. I will just... Do I want to Willow-less? I could definitely Willow-less. Hasn't got any special attack raises currently. So yeah, I will just Willow. Because we do need some residual damage. Actually, we're not going to get residual damage. I tell a lie. This all counts out as lefties. I guess I will just Pain Split once. I'll Pain Split once. The Iron Defenses again. I'll gain a tiny bit back. A minuscule amount of HP back. He is now, what, +6, +2? I would have to bank on a crit, right? Looks like yes. If I had to guess, I will have to bank on a crit. I could Super Fang. If this is a +6 though. Klefki +6 defense. EQ does absolutely no damage. because I'm at your point. I'm like no attack investment at all. How much will a Pyro Ball from Cinderace do? It will do nothing. I guess in that situation then, I gotta have a look at just. I'll put store power on this set. If he's at +6, +1, +1. At that point, store power still doesn't kill. I'm gonna Pain Split again. He's gonna Calm Mind. Okay. Well, we do be healing him up this time, I believe. Yeah, we lost 10 HP. Now he's at +2. +2. I think now he should go for Restore Power, right? Mimikyu would take this. I think my player is just to always keep spamming. He is just going to keep going. Okay. Yeah, I think we lose it. Kind of wishing I didn't bring such a defensive team. I will... No, the 10 HP. Now he's at +3. There's no shot, right, that I live this. This is a good set. I will give it to me. It's a good set. Assuming it's like Draining Kiss. Well, if he wants to keep clicking Calm Minds here, then I will just switch. This will be the turn he goes for Restore Power. No, he just Calm Minds again. Like, my play here is regardless going to be to try and crit. So I'm just going to try and crit. Still power has too much PP, right? PP. I'm just going to try and crit through him, if I can. I got very unlucky last week. Can I get lucky this week to counter it out? I will say there's Roaring Moon. It's going to do very little damage. And because I've let him set up so much, nothing's going to matter. EQ, can we crit? No, but that did some decent damage. Still powers. That is going to kill us. Shockingly, that is going to kill us. The next mon to attempt this is going to be our Cinderace. Like I could Super Fang, I guess. I could Super Fang instead. Does that? I know. I got a crit through it. Like regardless, my play is always try and crit. So it's respectable damage though. Still power will knock you out. We got to try one more time. One more go around. And this commentary, by the way, is fantastic. Can you tell that I've been at work for the last fucking God knows how long? Don't get the crit. Draining Kiss? Yeah. Gonna get all that health back, and that is gonna be game. GG to TRowe. Yeah, I just didn't bring anything for the set. Straight up. it was just a very good set against my team, and I didn't play around it well at all. Not even slightly. So, that's on me. Oh, that rock chip is going to put me in range. I was definitely not in range beforehand. I swear to God, if still power now... Yo, that big chip. Yeah, it knocks me out. I was going to say, there's no way this doesn't knock me out, right? GG to TRowe. As it turns out, the power on my Dunsparce was bigger than I thought it was going to be. However, I should have just hard switched as soon as I saw this mon and gone directly out into my Cinderace. So that it's 100% on me for letting it set up. We will go free Facade just in case. Yo, who does pass live in this one? 100%. Can't believe it didn't live. Yeah, make sure you go check out TRowe. I'm sure his side was much more insane than mine. I did not put the words together well in the commentary, and that's a 5-0 loss, which is actually huge. I can't remember our diff. It's like we're 4-3 now, which kind of sucks from 4-0. But it actually is on brand for what I tend to do when I go on like a really good start to the season. I tend to then fuck it all up. Not make playoffs. I'm pretty sure that's what happened in UPBA towards the end of last gen. So we're pretty much on par for what we would normally do. But yeah, it was a really good Klefki set. Just didn't have anything for it, or I did have something for it, but I didn't go into any of my mons that could deal with it before it became an issue. I don't know why I stayed in with Mimikyu. I honestly don't. Brain stopped working. I was just like, oh yeah, I can pain split this thing down, and not thinking, hey, you know what, he just sets up on me. So, who the fuck knows? Honestly, that's how you don't deal with a setup threat. But anyway, if you enjoyed the battle, please leave a like, subscribe, so you don't miss out on better battles than that, hopefully, from me. And until next one, have a great day, guys. Peace.